Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and today I thought I would take you through the 6 quick shots that the DJI Mavic Air can do using DJI Go 4. These 6 quick shots are all very easy to do. They look super cool, and I'm going to show them to you right now, so stay tuned. So as I said, the DJI Mavic Air has these quick shots built into the software. Now I know there's been some talk about translating some of these to other drones, but as I understand right now, it's the only one that does these 6 quick shots. I'm going to demonstrate all of them for you right now. So the 6 quick shots are dronie, boomerang, asteroid, rocket, circle, and helix. Each of them does something a little bit different, and they're all pretty well named because you can kind of guess what they're going to look like from the name. I want to demonstrate each of them for you right now. Let's start with the most basic one in my opinion, which is dronie. Dronie is just a straight up and away flight of the drone where you actually put it on you, you circle yourself, or you put a square around yourself in the app, you hit go, and it just flies up and away, keeping you perfectly centered. You can reverse this also for a cool effect where it comes down onto you. So we'll try that one out now. So we'll take off. Bring the Mavic Air over here. And it likes to be, you know, I'd say 20 feet in the air, 15, 20 feet in the air to do these things. So you're not tiny in the shot, but you're also it doesn't like to be too close to you or too low. Maybe start about right there. That's probably about 12, 14 feet in the air, and I'm centered. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the flight modes, quick shot, and we'll do the dronie first. So you can decide how far you want the dronie to go. I'm gonna make it go 80 meters, which is about 240 feet away. It'll be a pretty dramatic shot. And then I just hit that little button and draw the square and hit go. And here it goes. Now one interesting thing about all of these flight modes is all of these flight modes automatically start recording and stop recording. You can't roll this flight mode longer than it wants to do it. So that was it. It did it for 10 seconds and now it's done. All right, so that was the dronie. The next one that I'd like to show you is Helix. Helix creates a circle around you that gets wider and higher as it goes. It creates a really cool kind of helix or circular pattern. It's something that is pretty hard to do manually, and so it's something that's really interesting to see. So let's check it out. Now we're going to do the helix. So the helix is similar to the circle, only this time it goes several rotations and it goes higher as it goes. So let's check it out. So there's me. So I can see it's already climbing. And again, just keeping me right in the middle of the shot. Now it's going over that tree. Yep, it's going over that tree. That's why I'm glad I looked over there. These are definitely things you want to pay attention to your surroundings because you could very potentially end up hitting something if you're not in a big open field like this. Okay, so that is it. So you can see the difference between where it started and where it is now is pretty extreme. Now it's coming back down to me automatically. I didn't ask it to do that. It's just coming straight back down. And there's a hawk up there looking at this thing, so I'm gonna keep an eye on him. All right, so we're gonna get out of that one, go back to normal, and go back to quick shots. So circle is a very, very simple effect. It basically does a circle around you. You can do this at different heights for different effects. The way it's different than the Helix is it stays at the same altitude the entire time it's circling. It doesn't go up higher or get further away, and it also stays at the same radius away from you. So circle is a great effect if you want to just create a circular pattern around yourself. It's also a cool effect for speed ramping if you want to do a cool speed ramp effect as you're shooting. And actually we'll go to normal, which takes you out of quick shot mode, go back to quick shots. We'll pick the circle. So circle is just going to go at a constant height. I'm going to take it up just a little bit higher just to be safe, just so it doesn't hit anything. And you can see the green dot on both Vinny and I, it's trying to lock in on one of us. It's like, who do you want me to circle? So I want you to circle me. And I got the square drawn around me, and there it goes. And look at how it just keeps me right in the center of the shot. I mean, it is just so accurate as far as centering me throughout the entire shot. And there's a pretty good breeze right now. I'd say, I don't know, 8 to 10 mile an hour wind here. So it's gonna stop where it started. And it did kind of, it's a little off center at the end. Interesting. Let me try it one more time and see if it is, if it's still centered. Of course, it does better at this in good light. There's plenty of light today. It's a little contrasty. It's very bright, no clouds in the sky. It's interesting. It overshot me just a little bit both times, but still pretty darn accurate right up until the end. So now we are going to try the boomerang. Now, boomerang is where it will do a complete circle around us. I think it actually works better if it's a little bit lower and a little bit closer. And so boomerang, okay, and here it goes. Boomerang does, it goes up kind of high, and then it comes back down and in. So it ends up in the same position, but it starts close and low, and it ends up going far and high behind you, and then comes back to close and low. Let's see how that does as far as centering me up at the end. Yeah, pretty good. 20 feet in the air. All right, so there's boomerang. Rocket is a cool effect where the drone starts out in front of you, it locks onto you, and then it goes straight up and tilts the camera down as if it was blasting off away from the earth. It's a pretty cool effect, and again, would be one that would be hard to do manually. Could be done, of course, but it's also nice because you don't have to do it manually. The thing does it on its own, and that allows you to be hands-free, waving at the drone or whatever it is you need to do for that shot. All right, we're gonna try the rocket now. So you hit the rocket button. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit on me, and let's see it go. Blast off. So up it goes, and as it goes up, it tilts down onto me. So you get this perspective of a rocket taking off. Boy, it looks really brown here right now. Grass could use some water. All right, that's it. We ended up at 162 feet in the air, and now it's coming back down automatically. That is a nice thing about Quickshots too, is that it comes back to its original position automatically. And then the last one is Asteroid. Now, I know people have seen this one quite a bit. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. The drone actually, the way the mechanics of this works, the drone actually starts out at a certain level facing you. You draw your square, you hit go, and then the drone takes off away from you. And when the drone takes off away from you, it actually gets to a certain altitude and then does a rotation where it is actually taking a 360 picture, and then it creates that tiny world view of the world. Now it goes up and away. And then you'll see when it gets up high, it actually will stop and take some photos to create kind of the small world look that is interesting in common in 360 photos and 360 video. So it looks like it's reached its height, and now it's actually tilting and doing this, and I'm getting my low battery warning, 25%, oh no, 29%, so I've still got 30%. Hopefully it'll finish this before it has to land. coming back in, landing automatically, or coming back to me automatically. What, now we've got 3 hawks. All right, gonna land it because of the low battery. All right, so as you've seen, the Mavic Air is really cool to play with, especially when you do these quick shots. They are really accurate, they are very cinematic. You get somebody better looking than me in these shots, and it's gonna be amazing. So if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a like or a thumbs up. And if you wanna know more about the Mavic Air, other DJI drones, and lots of other stuff that's related to RC, please subscribe to Ready Set Drone, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.